Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
Now here's Monk. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Here's Ball. That one's good for 2. Ball's got 10 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Now here's Anthony. 13 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn. Ball against Monk. Pass to Ball. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 12.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Here's Monk. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Up top Ball. He's guarded by Anthony. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And so Ball nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
From deep three-point range. No good on the buzzer beater. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Hornets out in front, up by 16. And we'll be back. Well, in this era of load management, Gordon Hayward says often
there's certain times where it's not our decision to not play. There are certain times where guys want to play, and the coaching staff and the training staff feels like it's in the team's best interest to not play. You know, there's certain injuries you really can't play with.
That's Gordon trusting the team doctors, Grant.
Yeah, and as a player, that's some tough luck with injuries. He's got to heed them when they tell him to rein it in.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hornets, this has been a game they've wanted to have.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Carmelo Anthony out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Then it's Dwight Howard. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Reeves in at the 2. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie.
You know, you talk about best-kept secrets. Talen Horton-Tucker was the youngest player in the 2019 draft and was taken 46th. Looks like he's a steal.
And the first one at the line is good. And Horton more than meets the eye. 6'4", but with a 7'1" wingspan.
Well, he's got one of those typical great basketball bodies, right? No neck and arms forever. Not to mention the huge hands and tremendous basketball instincts. I love watching this young man play.
Rozier, he's checked in for Charlotte. Outside Oubre. It's good. Oubre's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside Oubre. Monk with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Pushing it up now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. All right, let's look at the last handful of seasons and the steals numbers for Russell Westbrook.
And when you see the decline his steal totals have taken the last few years, you can see that he's not playing that type of gritty, intense D that he's used to. That's a part of his game he needs to bring back.
So for the Hornets, Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Bridges comes in for Washington. And it's Hayward in for Oubre. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Monk. Bridges on the attack. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
Davis against Plumlee. Davis, the pass to James. Shoots from 14. Tries again. And finished off by Davis.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
Back to Martin. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Reeves. And he lobs it up top. And slam dunk by James.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Here's Martin. Tipped. And they'll keep possession. Goes back up. Here's Plumlee.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
The Lakers making a switch here.
Avery Bradley, Russell
James against Bridges. And there's James on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
Ball, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Pass to Plumlee. Here's Martin. And it's off from 3-point range.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gets it down to single digits.
I just love the ball movement.
The Hornets with a lead. Ball outside. Hayward for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And another 3 for the Lakers. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. Davis finds James. Back to Davis. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Boy, AD's showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Pass to Plumlee. Here's Martin. The 3 is up. On target from range. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Oh, Riza, good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Bridges. Ball outside. Takes a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
The fader, and he buries that one. Back rim and in. James has got 10 points.
Westbrook.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge him.
Here's Ball. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Russell Westbrook.
So for the Hornets, Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Washington comes in for Bridges. And it's Oubre in for Martin. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Bradley. And that one falls for Ball. There's 31 seconds left to play in the half. Westbrook outside. Pass to Anthony. Now here is James. Back to Anthony. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Now one on Ball.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 22 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. What a start for LaMelo Ball. He ended up with 22 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. Shaq, your thoughts on the Hornets?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots, but put the ball on the floor.
Hey, Kenny, how about what you saw from the Lakers?
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now...
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. LaMelo Ball with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And here are the Hornets now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Timeout call, the Hornets.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Miles Bridges.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. 5th, the Hornets.
This is a squad that will tax you for any mistake or loose ball. They know how to snatch the rock and run flat out to make sure they capitalize.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Rozier the 2 with Hayward at the 3. Mason Plumlee out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Ball in at the 1. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Rozier, the pass to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by James.
And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem? That's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy. Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Inside, here's Westbrook. It's tipped.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Clark LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You add it up. His brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
And the Lakers making a change here. Horton Tucker's checked in. Ball passes to Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Bridges against James. Here's Davis. The shot comes out, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Moving it up. Here's Rozier. Can't connect from short range.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Last season, the Charlotte Hornets finishing with their best record in the last 5 seasons. With the addition of LaMelo Ball, this team finally has some talent to build around, playing a switching defense and going zone the most in the NBA. Guys?
Oh, fun to watch. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Oubre, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Davis can't hit. The Hornets with a lead. Hayward, the pass to Bridges. Back to Hayward. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Hayward's got 13.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and there's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Well, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Davis. Back to Horton Tucker. Looking to end the drought. Oh, denied by Hayward.
Boy, that's excellent defense from Hayward. He did a nice job challenging and got a hand on that shot as a result.
Back to Bridges. And he banks in the layup. And the Hornets lead by 15.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Timeout called. The Lakers. Hey, there's a lot to love about the effort level you get from Gordon Hayward out on the floor, Grant.
Yeah, he wants to be a difference maker and a go-to option. So he's constantly working the floor and looking for chances to help out. Being a little aggressive like that can really elevate your game.
Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Martin comes in for Bridges. Here's Horton Tucker. The shot's good. He's got 6.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Washington left side. Back to Rozier. To the middle. Out to Oubre. Launches it. Monk grabs the miss. Los Angeles has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Horton Tucker. And a nice finish on the layup. Horton Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
To the inside, Hayward. Hey, the slam by Hayward.
Boy, it's really good to see. Hayward having a big night. He's had a long road back since that horrific leg injury, and he's locked in tonight.
Monk passes to Anthony. Lets it go from 11. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Oubre finds Hayward. From the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Outside Johnson. Pass to Monk from behind the arc. And another three for the Lakers.
You've got to be up on Monk all the time. I mean, even when the pass has not gotten to him yet, you need to be there before it arrives because he's ready to let it go when he catches it. No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Johnson passes to Howard. Here's Horton Tucker. The Lakers hit again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Hayward's shot is off. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Howard, and it's Howard finishing it off.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Hayward for three. They get it again. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And so in the game for Los Angeles, LeBron James out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Talen Horton Tucker. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Washington finds ball. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
That one's good from James on the assist by Westbrook.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then Friday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets.
And that game against Portland, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
First free throw is good. Charlotte making some changes. Plumlee comes in for Richards. And it's Bridges in for Washington. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Horton Tucker. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Now Westbrook. Pass to Davis. Shoots over Bridges. No good. A bit long that time. And here's Charlotte, leading by 5. And it's Ball off the drive. Drops in the layup for 2. Ball's got 30.
Well, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Here's Westbrook driving in. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That one on Ball. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried right over into the second half, too.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, that they may not have an answer for it. It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Outside for Davis. 6 to shoot. Here's Ariza, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Here's Bridges, the kick out to Ball. Pass to Plumlee. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Here's Bradley.
Kelly Oubre Jr.
First one falls. The Hornets making a switch here. Hayward's checked in. And so he hits both.
B.A. and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Bridges passes to Ball. There's the 3. No good on the shot. And Los Angeles the other way now.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Hayward outside. Down low, Plumlee. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
B.A., I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
Rozier outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's Ball. Pounded by Westbrook. Wing shot on the way. And right through it goes. Ball's got 10 points in the quarter.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Here's Westbrook. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 1.
No quit, no dying in Westbrook. He's coming until the horn says 0.
And it's Ball off the drive. Good work there as it goes. Ball's got 36 points. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
It's Bridges on the wing. Check by James.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
.125 left in the 4th. And Ball with the basket on the assist by Plumlee. Ball's got 38 points.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Rozier outside. Can't get it to drop. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Bradley. Money. And that one brings them within one.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. Well, I tell you, there's nothing more impressive than seeing a young player keeping his composure in a high-stakes, big-league situation.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, "Your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Yeah!
AD staring them down and letting them know this ain't over yet.
Timeout call, the Hornets. They're on top by 1. 15 seconds left in the final quarter. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Your honeybee.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his 4th foul of the contest. There's 10 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Westbrook. It's off.
Hayward, really a solid defender, uses his length and athleticism to do a good job challenging that shot.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg.
I want someone to love me. I need someone who needs me. 'Cause it don't feel right when it's late at night and it's just me and my dreams. So I want someone to love. That's what I really want.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At small forward, Dorian Finney-Smith. At center, Dwight Powell. At shooting guard, Jalen Brunson. At the other forward position, Kristaps Porzingis. At the other guard position, Luka Doncic. The head coach of the visiting team is Jason Kidd. Let's meet your Phoenix Suns. At forward, 6'6", number 99, Jay Crowder. At forward, 6'6", number 25, Mikal Bridges. At center, 6'11", number 22, DeAndre Ayton.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse.
You do. And you're a great competitor. DA, it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. DA, thanks. All right, a chance to check out stats for Devin Booker.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for Phoenix, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Here we go. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
Booker looking around. Shoots over Brunson. Passes it to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Suns. Porzingis passes to Doncic. Some nice passing here by Dallas. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Bridges for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Doncic against Paul. And Doncic gets it to go. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Doncic against Paul, and Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Paul passes to Booker. Ayton trying to break free. No good from Booker. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Brunson, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Paul, left side. Pass to Booker. From past the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Be always aware, Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
The pass to Finney-Smith. Now Powell. Doncic right side. Over Paul. That misses off the backboard.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Crowder against Porzingis. Fires from deep. Doncic against Crowder. Paul kicks to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. 10 points for him.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Paul looking around. A 3-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 5. Crowder with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Booker inside. Brunson covering. Back to Booker. Launches it. It's good from long range. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Some changes for Phoenix. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Jay Crowder. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Sterling Brown comes in for Porzingis. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Hardaway is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Boy, Hardaway Jr. off the bounce, the rise and fire. That's pretty.
Phoenix leading by 7. Bridges kicks to McGee. Booker outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Frank Ntilikina is checked in for Doncic. A nice shot by Booker.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
Booker dishes to Johnson. Back to Booker. Over Hardaway. No good off the back of the rim. Ntilikina looking it over. Again, the Mavericks score.
Feels like Ntilikina plays older than his age would indicate. This guy gives the defense a nice look at his pull-up game.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, up 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing in Phoenix. And he opened up about what it means now to be on the other side.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keeping my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way through it all. I want to keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
They really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
Dallas ball.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but, Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And Brown drops them both. Suns leading by 4. Backcourt pair, Payne at the point with Booker beside him. Cameron Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Shamet in at the small forward. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Out to the wing. Here's Ntilikina. Rebounded by McGee. Phoenix has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And there's Payne. That's good on the assist by Booker. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for Dallas. Seven-point differential to the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Booker the pass to Payne. And the Suns get it back. Here's McGee. The dish to Payne. For 3, Booker drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 17 now.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Here's Ntilikina. It's over Payne. Ntilikina can't hit.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by Brown. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns.
Crowder.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Now Shamet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee's shot is off. And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown, Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
Here's Crowder. McGee in the high post. Kleber on him. Kicks it out to Johnson. Latrey. Phoenix, no good that time either. Stolen by McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Some changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Paul in for Cameron Payne. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Porzingis comes in for Brown. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Ntilikina. Now here's Brunson. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Crowder finds Shemp. Good ball movement here by the Suns. From deep, Johnson hits the three-point bomb. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Porzingis passes to Powell. Back to Porzingis. Clock at 6. They need this one. That doesn't go either for Porzingis. Suns leading by 13. Paul passes to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Mavericks call time here.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Bridges comes in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Landry Shamet. And Dallas also making a switch. Doncic is checked in. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
On defense, the Suns, they lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Porzingis, and it's in there.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Chris Paul. Passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Doncic. From the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. That was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Porzingis. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And
Shooting for
young
Dallas.
fella showing
Jalen
he might have
Brunson
what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
One falls for Brunson. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Here's Doncic. Following the basket by Chris Paul. The shot by Powell, no good.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
For three, Booker. No good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Count that bucket. Doncic has got 14.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Bridges outside. There's the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bridges with the steal. And so it's Phoenix holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, a very effective first half. What are you seeing that allows you to attack them so effectively?
Well, one of these games is very up-tempo, fast-paced, and, if they just run, I have fun, assisting and passing them the ball, so it's a fun game for me.
Game's easy when you play downhill. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points and 1 assist. It's easy to see the effect he's had on his teammates. He's been the catalyst for them. Kenny, let's start with you. What did you think about the Suns?
It all starts with their shooting, and they're on fire from behind the arc. And I can say the opposite when it comes to the other side. When there's this much disparity in three-point shooting, it usually makes a big difference on the score.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30.
And that'll do it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in. bounds that time.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Ayton kicks to Booker. Nailed from three-point land. Booker's got 22.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Doncic. He's got 16. Unloads from 9. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Booker against Brunson. The wide open look here for Porzingis. That one's good from the corner.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Paul passes to Bridges. And here's Crowder, headed by Porzingis. Crowder dishes to Ayton. That's a 2 from Paul. In the corner, Crowder with it. On the wing, Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Brunson with a clean look. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And that one, good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And the Suns here with a different look. JaVale McGee's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Landry Shamet's checked in for Booker. And it's Payne in for Paul. Then for the Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. And the Mavericks call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Bridges attacking. Shamet with the steal. Here's Payne. It's rebounded by Dallas. Fast break, Dallas. Ntilikina passes to Porzingis. Here's Powell. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Back to Payne. And he uses the glass on the layup. Payne's got 5 points so far.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Ntilikina. Payne covering. And here's Porzingis for a 3. Payne grabs the board.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
McGee, the pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Good on the triple. Shamit's got his first 3 points of the game.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Here's Ntilikina.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And there's the pass to Hardaway. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Hardaway has got 5 points now in the quarter. For Phoenix, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Johnson right side. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Pass to Hardaway. Knocked away. Passes it to Ntilikina. Stolen by McGee. Here's Shamet. It's good. He has 5. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Phoenix?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Pass to Payne. Shamet with it. Stolen away. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Ntilikina. Count it from 12.
Frank Ntilikina.
Ntilikina's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, nice touch there. For Frank Ntilikina, he's got to be able to knock down shots in the mid-range.
And Phoenix turns it over again. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jay Crowder comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And Paul subbed in for Payne. Dallas also making some changes. Maxi Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Brown comes in for Porzingis. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. Bullock dishes to Brown. Inside, here's Kleba. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. For 3, Bridges. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Nader in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Marjanovic. And he makes that one. Marjanovic has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Mavs.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
That one goes in.
Just hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Ntilikina passes to Marjanovic. On the wing, Brown. Biombo with the block.
Well, Biombo's calling card, right? A terrific shot blocker. Boy, put it in his vicinity. He's sending it back.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
The pass to Bullock from downtown. Another three for Dallas.
Well, you can see Frank Ntilikina running the offense and growing with every opportunity.
Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Booker outside. Here's the three. Another three for Phoenix.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
And here is Brown. Pass to Bullock. Here's Marjanovic. Shoots from 12. Nader grabs the board.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard. But really in the rebounding numbers as well.
For three, Booker, good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Dallas has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Kleber against Crowder. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Mavericks ball.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Checked in for Phoenix. Payton comes in for Booker. Dallas also making some changes. Brown is checked in for Marjanovic. And it's Green in for Sterling Brown. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. They swipe it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. The Suns making a change here. Shamet's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's Kleber. Shot clock at 6. For three, Bullock. That's Biombo with the rebound. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 13-5 run. Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Mavericks with the rebound. Kleba's got 5 rebounds tonight. One-on-one fast break. And it's Bullock missing.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Count that one.
From Jalen Smith.
Here's Ntilikina. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And stolen by Biyombo. Nader the pass to Payton. Great communication on the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Green. He's covered by Shamet. Got a piece of it. Shamet with the steal.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight. And what a huge standout performance it was
for Devin Booker.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Brown in for Reggie Bullock. Pass to Ntilikina to stop the run. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, this is what they want from Ntilikina. Come with an aggressive attitude and be confident in your three-point shot.
Here's Nader, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Tipped away. It's taken away by Payton. Here's Nader. No good on the triple. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Elfrid, first off, congrats on the win. What was the key to getting this one?
Oh, man, we made shots. We did a good job of, just getting to the rim.
Big effort tonight, Elfrid. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
I want to hear and listen when the DJ say, Sim Simma, pass me the keys to my bimmer. Oh my, the girls them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my truck. Oh my, the girls them lock, and I the precious Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Oh my, the girls them sugar.
invite Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Boxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cacti's not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a hype fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yep, on his white tee.
Let's go. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Call him, hold on. Private flight franchise sites. On a private flight. Them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep the. Hey, slay. Talk to me nicely. Keep her on the.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Huddle up. Nothing is going to get us out of this streak other than grinding harder. Let's get after it. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. Let's get on the baseline and work on filling the lanes better and getting the ball to the middle of the floor.
Switch. Oh, shoot that. Hey, good boy. Oh, give me that.
Watch the swing. Finish, man.
knocker. Ready? Bust that.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Oh, and one.
Just like that.
Get out there and put up a more shot.
Next weekend, the Concha Del Mar hosts Dunk Fest. Win prizes by working with the community to hit the designated dunk goal. In the city, show off your range at the Ruffles Ridge 4-point tournament or head to the Rec for double XP. 2022 is the year of the Tiger, so hunt for glory and reach level 40 to earn.
Folks rushing home on their commutes as we get ready for action here in San Francisco. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Manning the backcourt, it's Wall and Green. Jayshawn Tate out there with Christian Wood. And it's Matthews in at the 3 slot. And for the Warriors, the core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. James Wiseman is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Rockets checked in for the Warriors.
At the line.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
And for some reason, they've also had guys in the right spots on the offensive glass. Lots of putbacks. And James Wiseman, remember, the #2 pick in the 2020 draft, a top prospect coming in.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Gordon. Outside Tate. Jackson outside. 6 on the shot clock. That one a little long. Wiseman with a limited college stint. Might be the reason he went to #2 on draft day.
And I think we got to show a little bit of patience with Wiseman having a truncated first season and then learning the NBA game after very little college experience. This is a 7-footer who can glide across the court, can finish at the rim, and is a great rim protector on defense. His game's coming.
It's Thompson, high post. Woods is there. Some solid D from Wood.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Stolen by Wiggins. Curry with it. Checked by Gordon. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Wiggins for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Their first try against a familiar club. It should be a good one.
Here's Gordon. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on James Wiseman.
Well, Eric Gordon is always a threat as a 2-guard to score. However, the defense gets a little too physical with him there, which is why he gets to the free throw line.
And he drops the first. And the Warriors make some changes. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Wiseman. Poole comes in for Klay Thompson. And Payton is subbed in for Curry. Tice is checked in for the Rockets. Nwaba comes in for Tate. Both free throws good from Gordon. And Brent, you played 4 years at Oregon State. The new college rules allowing players to benefit from their image and likeness. You think that's a positive move?
I think, BA, it's going to find its footing. It's going to smooth itself out. But my biggest concern in the first couple years is that young men and young women that are athletes don't take themselves to be bigger than the game that they're playing and the opportunity that's being presented to them by the university with the scholarships that they've been offered.
Now here's Gordon, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Drops in the 3.
Incredible assist there from Gordon. Just an awesome job getting his teammates involved in that play.
Outside Payton. And here's Porter. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. With the teardrop. And there's Jackson on the assist by Gordon. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Nwaba against Wiggins. Pass to Payton. Launches a 3. No good. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, up by 10. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the championship medal of Stephen Curry, not in question. He understands the mental approach necessary to win.
Stay in the moment and just focus on here and now. We have to follow that kind of game plan. Stay in the moment, do what we do every single night, and go get it.
Well, in years past, the Warriors were the juggernaut. Grant, now they've got some competition.
And Steph, one of 4 players in NBA history to win multiple scoring titles, rings, and league MVPs. I mean, B.A., you can't argue with his methods.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
So the Houston 5 right now. Kenyon Martin is out there with David Nwaba. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Jackson. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. Jackson, the pass to Tice. Outside Nwaba. Now Jackson. Tice left side. Pass to Gordon. Jackson outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. And the basket by Tice.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
The Warriors leading. Bielitsa the pass to Poole. Here's Porter. Outside Payton. Now Wiggins. He's guarded by Nwaba. 5 to shoot. Wiggins against Tice. 14 feet away. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Green's checked in for Wiggins. Green's checked in for the Rockets. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Jackson down low. Guarded by Payton. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
It's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Houston. 2 shots.
That free throw misses, and the Warriors make some changes. Wiseman, he's checked in for Bielitsa, and it's Stephen Curry in for Payton. Woods checked in for the Rockets. Matthews comes in for Nwaba. Curry passes to Green. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. That's good from Curry on the assist by Green. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
The consistency from the distance that Steph shoots at, I think, is one of the more astounding parts of his accuracy from the three-point line.
Snatched away. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Picks up his 3rd foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in. Tate's checked in for the Rockets. Wall comes in for Jackson. The first half. Warriors ahead, up by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
through 2.
Rocket sub.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Matthews. Curry against Jackson. Now Tate. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Tate's gotten his second bucket of the game.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Thompson finds Curry. Offensive rebound. Wiseman lays it up and banks it in.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass. We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Porter, the pass to Wiseman. Here's Curry. The rebound by Matthews.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Up top, Jackson. He's guarded by Porter. And Tate gets it to go.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Warriors are trying to get back to the top of the Western Conference. Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's tough. Guys want to outperform and exceed expectations. Nobody is content just being middle of the road. It's a challenge we all need to take head on."
Yeah, they're trying to bring it all together, Allie. Thank you. Jackson, pass to Tatum. Now here's Green. There's Jackson with the three, and that one's good. And Green with the assist. Jackson's got 9 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Curry's shot is off.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Curry with a steal. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. And here is Thompson. Outside Porter to the paint. Wiggins, no good. And a crazy stat here, Brent. For 9 consecutive seasons, the league has broken the record for three-pointers made. And where does it end?
I don't know. I think we're redlining on the tachometer at this point, BA. A lot of teams electing to play that space and three-point ball type of offense, but we're reaching the outer limits.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Changes here for the Warriors. Bielitsa has checked in for Wiseman. Poole comes in for Klay Thompson. And Payton is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Payton against Jackson. It's Wiggins on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 15. Rockets with a rebound.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And the bucket is good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Golden State has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Payton finds Bielitsa. Payton against Jackson. Back to Payton. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Pass to Martin. Payton against Jackson. Back to Martin. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Martin's got his first points of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Poole. Outside Peyton. To the inside. And the layup falls. Peyton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
The drive by Jackson. Count that bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
16 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Wiggins has always had a knack for that. Get inside, force the D to commit, and draw the foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Substitution for the Rockets. Shooting for Houston. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
"19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Curry against Jackson. Outside Curry. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Herrick, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.